Hey there guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be a bit more different than usual. You see, I have a really scary story to tell today. It's about something I wish never happened, but unfortunately it did happen, so I might as well talk about it. Am I right? Well, I will get right to it. On a casual Monday I came home from shopping, and when I walked up the stairs I saw Anna. She turned evil. Next thing I know is that I wake up outside with Anna. Or should I say Evil Anna? Yeah, I'll go with Evil Anna. She was looking at me and pretty much pointing at the slide, so I don't exactly know why, but I figured I should just go off of the slide, and so I did. I don't know what she was going to do to me if I didn't go off of the slide, but I didn't really want to risk it at that point in time. Now I went on that slide and did a few slides, but it was pretty scary, let me tell you that. I mean, at every moment in time, Evil Anna, my own daughter, could have gone completely insane, and I wouldn't want that to happen. So I have no idea why, but I had to slide off of the slide for a whole minute. It was pretty bad. I was really trying to figure out why she wanted me to slide off of the slide, and at a certain point, I believe when it was my 5th time going off of the slide, I suddenly realized why she would want me to slide off of the slide so much. But then yet again I thought to myself, no, this can't be it. She always loved to do it. You see, the thing is, I think that she never liked it when I made her go off of the slides when she was still a baby. I mean, that is the only thing that came up in my head when I was thinking about a possible reason for her to make me do this, and I really didn't think it through in the beginning, which is completely my bad. I mean, as a dad I should have really thought about the fact that she could turn evil one day and make me do stuff that she didn't like doing when she was still a baby. So yeah, that got to my head, and I was thinking to myself, well, if that really is the reason, I might have a huge problem here, because I made her go off of the slides lots and lots of times, so I might be going off of this slide for the rest of my life. I was really scared, I'll admit it. But then all of a sudden she told me to stop sliding off of the slide, and she told me to follow her. Well, she pretty much demanded it, but I mean, she was looking pretty evil, so what could I do, right? So we start walking, and I start thinking to myself, what is my baby girl Anna doing? This is not how this is supposed to go. All of this made me remember Pablo back in the day when he was evil, and I thought to myself, yeah, Pablo turned out not to be evil at the end, so maybe Evil Anna will transform back into the normal Anna in a while, and I just have to hang on for now. Maybe it didn't happen at all. I guess you'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we entered the adoption center, and I was thinking, why would she bring me here? But that wasn't the big deal. No, the big deal was she putting me in a pet cage. Like, seriously, why would she put me in there? I mean, I had a solution and reason for the whole sliding off of the slide thing, but I couldn't come up with a possible reason for her putting me in a pet cage. But that wasn't the worst part of it all. The worst part comes now, as she walked up to, jumped to me, and I got a total blackout. Next thing I know, I am in a battle with zombies, running for my life because a lot of them were chasing me. I had no clue how I got there or what happened back at the adoption center, but I know something really, and with really I mean really went wrong. I don't know what Evil Anna was doing to me, but it sure wasn't all that pleasant, to be completely honest with you. It was rather really intense and really scary to me, because I had never seen real life zombies before, and here I was shooting a whole lot of them with just a pistol. I mean, I had an axe or something like that too, but that wouldn't really do the job of killing zombies completely right, so I chose the pistol as my main weapon. Still, I had to figure out why Evil Anna put me in a room full of zombies, and giant zombies too. That's right, there were giant zombies too. Like, zombies themselves aren't enough, she somehow got giant zombies in the mix too. Don't ask me how she did it, but one way or another she did it. I was thinking really deep, because I had very deep thoughts. For example, I was thinking about Dr. Oswald being under her command, and he would have had to make a simulation with zombies and giant zombies. Now that would be really weird and sad, but that wasn't really my main focus. My main focus was staying alive in this place, and you know, not getting eaten alive by zombies, because if there's one thing I don't like, it's getting eaten alive by zombies and all the things that come close to that. So I knew that I really had to run for my life and shoot zombies like never before, and believe I had never done such a thing before. So what you are seeing right now is sub shooting and running for zombies for the very first time. To be completely 100% honest with all of you, I think I was kind of good at it. I mean, are you seeing this? I survived longer than like a minute, which you have to admit is pretty good for the first time. Am I right, or am I right? Yeah, I know I'm right, you don't have to say it. Anyway, I knew that I had to get out of there and find out what Evil Anna was planning to do with me because I was thinking about really terrible things such as Evil Anna trying to rule the world and make the whole world go against me. I noticed that it was wave after wave of zombies and I realized that this was going to go on forever, like literally. So I started thinking about how I could get myself out of this dream. I mean, giant zombies aren't real, are they? I sure hope they are not. But anyway, I realized that the only way of getting out was to die, so that is pretty much exactly what I did. I made sure the zombies got me good, hoping that I would wake up somewhere else. And boy did I wake up. It was as if I was in a series of dreams because the place I ended up in wasn't all that colorful or peaceful at all. It kind of looked like the Batcave at a first glance. Do you guys know what the Batcave is? I'm sure you do. Oh, now that I'm talking about the Batcave, I guess I should let all of you know that I am indeed Batman. I know some of you were already thinking that I was Batman and some of you already knew it for sure, but yeah, I am Batman. Or well, I mean, I once was Batman. Back in good old days. Not anymore though. Right now I am just a sub you all know me for. Anyways, this place really looked like the Batcave, but I knew that this wasn't the Batcave because a lot of interior from my cave was missing. I have to admit though, although it was probably just a dream or a simulation, it all felt very real to me, and it was scary too, which I didn't like. It was as if Anna really tried to scare me here, and then I thought to myself, oh wait, it's almost Halloween. Maybe Anna dressed up to be Evil Anna and maybe she is doing all of this for Halloween. That was the perfect conclusion for that, but then yet again, how could she have possibly pulled that off so good? Maybe with some outside help, which would be Dr. Oswald. Yeah, that would make sense too. When I realized that all of it was probably just a Halloween joke, it really calmed me and I was like, yeah, this doesn't matter now. I'm not scared at all because I know all of this is just a Halloween joke and there's nothing that's going to happen to me, because if this was really real I would have really died at the zombies room, or should I say dream, or should I say simulation, or should I say setup? Well, it's either one of those, I'm 100% certain. Another thing that I thought about is how cool and real all of this stuff looked, but I then realized that it must have been made by Dr. Oswald because he is very good at stuff like this. But I slowly started to get bored down there and I was thinking of going out of there, but I mean, like, where would I go? There was literally nowhere to go and I couldn't see an exit anywhere, and I was pretty much locked up in that one Batcave. Like, what was Evil Anna thinking? I had to be back home in time to make dinner because she has to eat, and me too of course. Like, what was she going to do for dinner? She had to get me out of here on time. I was just hoping that she knew what she was doing, because simulations are not something you should play around with because it can be very dangerous. I mean, try and imagine me being stuck here forever. I had tried getting out of there myself, but it didn't seem like there was an exit anywhere close, so I was kind of doomed. Evil Anna was responsible for my boredom right now, but then it happened.
Important news bulletin. Authorities are yet to find the cause of numerous disappearances around Auger Lake. Residents are strongly advised to stay inside with the doors and windows locked shut at all times past 8 p.m. Rumors have spread that aliens are visiting Auger Lake.
I was in some kind of really weird and scary place all of a sudden with a radio reporter talking about aliens or something like that. No idea where I was, but I thought the place where I was like the most creepy place I have ever been at, and little did I know that it was about to become way more scary, but you will see that in a bit. I started walking around and I sometimes had text popping up in front of me and I had really no idea what to do, so I guess I just followed the instructions from the text if I got them. But it was a really strange house because in my opinion it was really big, but I guess that's what you get when you have something really scary. Luckily though, I was trained for this because I am a trained ghost hunter, so if there were any ghosts around, trust me, they were super scared of me, more than I was of them most likely. But later on it turned out that the whole thing wasn't about ghosts at all. The man on the radio talking about aliens was right. So there I was in a very big creepy house all by myself, and for another weird reason it was all very dark. I have no clue what Anna was planning, but I started to get a bit scary. For real this time, because you guys know I can take in a lot of scary stuff because your boy Subby is just super duper cool and all that, but this really tested me to the limits. Anyway, the text told me to go to bed and so I did. I was really tired anyways, so I kind of took a nap. I'm going to keep saying this though, It was super scary. The next I know is me waking up in a room made of wood, and everywhere I looked I saw wood. I mean, if the house wasn't creepy enough, this surely would do the thing, wouldn't you agree on that? Also, for some stupid reason I had this lantern in my hand all of a sudden. Well, it's not really a stupid reason now that I think about it, because it kind of really helped me out, because it gave me a lot of light, which was really handy. So I kept walking and walking through this wooden maze and nothing really seemed to happen, but I see that as a bad thing, because something big usually happens when nothing happens for a while. I mean, if you have watched a very scary movie sometime, you should totally know what I mean right now. But yeah, anyway, I kept walking and all of a sudden I saw this key on a wooden shelf in a random room, so I thought to myself, I really have to get key, because that could be the way out of all the scary stuff, and you can really bet on the fact that your boy got that key really easily. I took it like a champ. It was really easy actually. I just had to move some furniture around and boom, I got it. It was a piece of cake, as some of you might say it. Anyway, so after grabbing that key from the wooden shelf like a total boss, I moved on, and I kept thinking to myself, come on Evil Anna, where did you put this exit for me? I didn't see an exit anywhere close to me, but you know me, I never give up, so I kept looking around for an exit, because I knew that I wouldn't get out of here if I didn't find the exit. You know what they say, those who keep looking will eventually find an exit. I'm kidding, I just said that. After a while I finally found the exit I was looking for, and then the following happened. That was pretty intense, right? I was really scared at that point. I had no idea what was chasing me in that wooden house, but I knew for a fact that it was super duper close and ready to eat me or whatever it was planning. So I wake up back in my bedroom, and the first thing I did was get something to protect me, and that was when I found my new best friend, a bar of white chocolate. I know it sounds pretty stupid, but I actually named him Billy. You see, if you give it a name, it looks way cooler than just a bar of white chocolate. Know what I mean? I'm sure you have done this before too. So wherever I went I took Billy with me, because with Billy around me I wasn't all that scared. Know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know what I'm saying, because I am pretty sure all of you guys used to have like a pretty sick stuffed animal in bed, right? I mean, first of all, I don't blame you, because I still have one, and look at me right now, I am running around the house with a white chocolate bar. Anyway, I'm sure you had like this super cool teddy bear to protect you when sleeping, so that is the exact same reason I got the white chocolate bar Billy to come with me on this really scary journey that Evil Anna has planned out for me. And let me tell you, it was really scary indeed, so I was super duper happy that I had Billy with me along the whole ride. But yeah, I got back to my room because I was really tired, so I tried to get some more sleep, and then for some really stupid reason it all happened again. Another nightmare. I heard a really strange sound, and then I suddenly woke up. So be completely sure that nothing was wrong, I ran through the whole house to make sure all of the lights were turned on so that I could sleep in peace and not have any sorts of nightmares anymore, because I really didn't like nightmares back in the day. Well, I mean, I still don't like them, but that's not the point. So I started to really run through the house at this point, and the frustrating part of it all was that I had no clue where all the light switches were located, because, well, you know, it wasn't my house. But I did know that I was super tired from all the zombie killing and visiting the almost as good looking cave as the Batcave, but it was as if Evil Anna simply just didn't care about all of that. She just wanted to really scare me at this point. Still no clue why, but I'm sure I was going to find out soon enough. But then something happened that I still until this day can't really explain. Something super scary happened. I saw something when I turned out the light switch in the kitchen. Here, look at this. So yeah, I hope you understand that at this point I was really scared, and I pretty much had enough of this whole scary Evil Anna experience, and I really wanted to stop all of this because I simply couldn't take it anymore. I started running around the house hoping that something would happen, because let's be honest here, we all just saw the creature at the window back there. I just wished that Anna would stop all of the scary stuff right away, but for some reason she kept holding me in there. And then something really weird happened. I woke up. Ha. It was all just a bad dream, but I made it sound as if all of it really happened. But let's be real here, Anna wouldn't do such a thing to me. In fact, I actually have good news, because remember when I sent Anna on a holiday? Well, here's the good news. She came back all by herself. I was super proud of her, so I took her out to the pool so that we could do some cool tricks while going off of the slides. You know, that one thing she loves doing. Yeah, I was just really happy that it was all just a dream. I guess that is what happens when you really miss your daughter. I know for a fact that I am not sending her on holiday again anytime soon. In fact, now that Anna is back in town and back with her dad called Sub, we can finally make some really cool videos together. I hope you are all super duper excited for this because there are a lot of things that we could do together and we will hopefully do so.